boys, back with another game changer. This is going to be a complete guide to blocking 1-4-6 pressure. Everything from the DB Sting 2 7-man sugar to the 2-man sink with 5 coming from 2 different angles. I mean, we're really going to dig in, guys, and you're going to be able to completely destroy 1-4-6 without having to run under center. So I'm going to pick gun bunch. We'll do the DB Sting 2 buzz first. So really what's required is you need to have a tight end on one side on the line and then a running back either behind you or on the other side of you. You just have to have those guys to pick up all of this stuff now. So if I go ahead, blitz all, contain, slide him in. So we have our 7-man sugar. I'm going to give you 2 specific setups to shut this down. Okay? So the first thing you can do is we can go ahead and double team this outside guy. If they don't quite set it up right, because he's supposed to be in tighter for this, I will give you another setup if you cannot double team him. So give me a moment. I'll get there. Then after we've double teamed him, we're going to slide our protection right. And we're going to ID the 3rd rusher in. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. From the right side. From the opposite side we double team. Boom. So there we are. We're blocking 7. They're sending 7, but we all know that we'll usually get a free runner right at you. And I'll show you why this works. We are setting up the blocking to align perfectly so you don't have odd angles where you're getting shedded quicker on the right side. And on the left side, we are using our tackle. We're hoping that our tackle will actually get all the way out and block that corner, which will then gum up that whole side, and he essentially takes up 2 people. He may get the linebacker and gum up the corner. Either one works. See the way he just went flying? It still just cracks me up watching it. I'm glitching your glitch, you know? So that's the first setup, glitch the glitch. Now, there's a few reasons I give you different setups. Depending on exactly, again, I told you if they don't move him in far enough, maybe you can't double team him, depending on personnel, things like that. Maybe you want to try, you know, if one of them isn't working, try the other. So again, we'll focus on this side first and just how everyone is squared up, right? So you see right away, boom, perfectly squared up. They're not trying to block at odd angles. Same thing here, boom, perfectly squared up. They're not trying to block at odd angles. That's going to make it a lot more difficult for them to shed you. Now, that's not to say you can't get shedded. That's part of Madden. So left tackle. See, he goes on and just, yeah, gums up the whole mess. I mean, look at this. So we're blocking 7, they're sending 7, and I have a running back waiting for someone to shed. Not even doing anything. Sometimes 59 will not hit the deck, and he'll loop around. Fine, you still have the running back. It'll take him a little while to get there. Your running back, you usually just chop him. But, yeah, I mean, no further explanation needed. Just chops it up. So let's say they don't quite send him in far enough for you to double team. Let's say they just get on the edge of contained. So now he's too far out. I can't double him, right? It's okay. We're just going to not use the double team mechanic in this case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and slide my protection to the right. And we're going to ID 3 rushers back again. 1, 2, 3. So that's how you do it where we're not relying on a glitch. We don't need the tackle to nail 2 folks. We're just going to line everyone up. So again, 2 different schools of thought, 2 different ways of doing it. Depending on, again, what personnel package you're in, who they have, how they're lining up. You know, if one isn't working, try the other. That's why I wanted to come up with a few ways to do this. So again, the second setup, we slide our protection right. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3 rushers in. Boom. So, same thing, just no double team. And again, everyone is so squared up that it becomes difficult for them to get shed. That's the really nice thing. Alright. So now, let's look at the cover 2 sink. I'm going to show you multiple ways again to pick that up. Depending on how many you want to block, how many they're sending, where they're sending a potential extra guy from. So if you're just seeing the regular roll cover 2 sink, bang, They're sending 4. You don't need to block all of these folks. We can take A out, we can take Y out. I bet you've never seen somebody try to run 5 against a 1-4-6 blitz, but we can do it. We can do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and double team him out here. Going to go ahead and slide my protection to the right. And 1, 2, third rusher. So we're going to ID him. Enough time for you? Considering you didn't have to block anyone else? You're welcome. You're welcome. It just works too good. Too good. Alright, so let's say they decide to send it off of both ends. This could be another way you might see the sync run. Less likely, but it could happen. So here we're going to kind of revert back to our other setup. We're going to go ahead and double team him. We're going to slide our blocking to the right. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And ID him. Well, you can definitely get shedded a little bit. It'll happen. It can happen. But again, just to show you for consistency's sake, double team him, slide right. 1, 2, 3. You know, really picked it up quite well. Now again, like I was trying to say, that nothing with these is 100%, but this is as close as you will possibly find. Unless you want to hop under center or run, or you know some other runs that work against it, you want to pass against it, this is what you have to do. Period. So, another setup. This is a setup I gave y'all. This is one of my favorite ways to run. So, here, we'll go ahead and double team this guy. Slide our blocking to the right. And this guy ends up being the third rusher. We'll go ahead and mic him. Now, if you're wrong and you mic him and it's just the one guy off the edge, you'll still be okay. So you don't have to be correct. It won't mess it up. If you suspect that, just do that. You know, again, Shad, not a free runner. Really can't give y'all much more than that. Like, comment, subscribe. If that doesn't trigger y'all to subscribe, really don't know what will. I just nullified the glitchiest blitz, well, other than my 3-4 odd super fire blitz in the game. We just laid waste to it. The cool thing is these types of principles, blocking principles, can be used against other blitzes. There's some blitzes that y'all see frequently that you would like me to draw up protection schemes for. Please drop a comment, because I'm sure if one of y'all are having an issue with it, many are. So again, like, comment, subscribe. Damn boys, peace.